bodies weren't falling for him at some points in that fight. But I believe we won that fight. Clearly, we should be two-time world champion right now.
Gervonta Davis is back at it again, this time trolling his latest target, Lamont Roach Jr. following their controversial fight. Wasting no time, Davis made his feelings known, but he didn't stop there. His sharp comments about Roach's so-called pretty boy excuse in the ring have sparked speculation about his next move. This heated exchange has set the stage for a potential future showdown, and one thing is certain: Gervonta is all about the money. This became even more evident when he revealed which fighter he had planned to call out if he had secured a victory against Roach.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here.
I ain't gonna do him.
He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Devin Haney is back at it again, trolling his latest target, Lamont Roach Jr. following their controversial fight. Gervonta Davis wasted no time making his feelings known. He didn't stop there. His sharp remarks about Roach's so-called pretty boy excuse in the ring have sparked speculation about Davis's next move. While the situation has set the stage for a potential future showdown, one thing is certain: Gervonta is always about the money. This became even clearer when he revealed the fighter he had planned to call out. He secured a victory against Roach.
Nobody like a draw, you know, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in I lost.
The fight itself was an electrifying showdown. Roach came in sharp, outworking Gervonta Davis in multiple rounds and making a powerful statement in the ninth, sending shockwaves through the boxing world. The defining moment. Davis took a knee, a moment many fans and analysts saw as a clear knockdown, but the referee didn't call it. That single decision changed everything. Had it been ruled correctly, Roach might have walked away with the biggest win of his career. Instead, the fight ended in a majority draw, allowing Davis to retain his WBA lightweight title. Despite the controversy, Davis wasted no time slipping into full troll mode. The moment he got the chance, he hopped on social media to remind Roach who the real champion was, making it clear that a draw wasn't enough to claim victory. "You should be thanking me for not ending your career," Davis wrote, followed by another jab. "You had the fight of your life and still couldn't beat me." But Roach isn't one to stay silent. He fired back.
They was both even. If you watch the fight, they was both watching each other. Sometimes they stood right in front of each other, just trying to figure out where the holes was at. It was a very skillful fight.
And which is one of the things that when you fight somebody,
"You know what happened in that ring," Roach said during an Instagram live session, taking direct aim at Gervonta Davis. "You did your best, and you still couldn't beat me. Told you, I'm no Frank Martin." It was a tough challenge, and one that Davis himself acknowledged. But Davis wasn't about to let Roach have the last word. Addressing the controversy over his decision to take a knee, he fired back. "That knee, I took it because I wanted to, not because he did anything special. I was just chilling, thinking about what I was gonna eat after the fight," Davis joked. Despite his casual response, the moment exposed a rare sign of vulnerability, something Roach refuses to let go. He's keeping the pressure on, making sure Davis doesn't get to rewrite what really happened in the ring.
And I thought I was doing my thing, so I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority.
All this back and forth is now reshaping Gervonta Davis's future. Before the Roach fight, Davis was adamant about retiring soon, claiming he had just 3 more fights left and planned to walk away from boxing by the end of 2025. But that controversial draw has changed everything. Now, Davis isn't so sure about calling it quits. "Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. Definitely changed my plans," he admitted during the post-fight press conference. "I probably got for more fights now." It's a complete turnaround from where Davis was just months ago. At the end of 2024, he seemed ready to walk away, openly admitting he was tired of the sport and had his retirement plan set. But now, he's got something to prove. The draw against Roach is clearly bothering him, even if he won't say it outright. Davis is on a mission to silence the doubters, and he's not holding back. Meanwhile, Keyshawn Davis has been all over social media, making it clear that he never bought into the hype surrounding Tank. According to Keyshawn, Gervonta's entire reputation is built more on promotion than pure skill, and after watching him struggle against Roach, he's doubling down on that belief. He's convinced that Tank isn't the fighter people think he is, and if they ever step in the ring, he's ready to prove it to the world.
or your future.
Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. It definitely changed my plans. I probably got like 4 more fights now.
Keyshawn Davis didn't hold back when he spoke out on Instagram Live, immediately addressing Gervonta Davis's performance. "I feel like Lamont won," he said, making his stance crystal clear. "I definitely think Roach pulled it off. A draw is what it is. I'm not hating on the decision. Lamont should have gotten that win." But Keyshawn wasn't just sharing his opinion, he was backing it up with facts. If the 9th round knee had been correctly ruled as a knockdown, Roach would have won on 2 of the 3 scorecards, making him the new WBA lightweight champion. Instead, Davis held onto his belt, and the controversy only fueled the ongoing debate about whether he's truly the best at 135. "If they run it back, you already know what would happen," Keyshawn said, doubting that Davis would take a rematch. But this wasn't just about Roach. Keyshawn made sure his own name was in the conversation. He didn't just believe Roach had one, he believed he would do even worse to Davis himself. Nah, I'm talking about me. I just don't like how people act like I'm not the best at 135, he said with confidence. "Either one of those guys, I'm knocking them out." Davis, however, wasn't fazed. He spoke like a man who already knew how things would play out. "I'm telling you, if you give me either of them before their rematch, I'm messing up that rematch. They're getting put down." The message was loud and clear. Gervonta Davis can run it back with Roach all he wants, but if Keyshawn gets to either of them first, he'll be the one taking them out.
Fight playing out, what's the biggest advantage that Keyshawn has? Going
Against Tank?
Yeah.
He's a great boxer. He sounds a great boxer, and he got power behind him. So I can see that fight just being an entertaining fight. Keyshawn's the entertainer, like you said. Tank comes in there and tries to knock you out. I can see that fight just being entertained and, doing later rounds.
Moment Keyshawn Davis really went in on Tank. He made his stance crystal clear. "Don't say Tank will knock me out no more. I'm shutting that down right now," he declared. "Don't even fix your mouth to say this man could knock me out." Crazy. This wasn't just trash talk, it was a complete rejection of everything Gervonta Davis has built his reputation on. The knockouts, the fear factor. Keyshawn wasn't buying any of it.